J. Ralph Corbett was born December 5, 1896, in Flushing, Long Island, New York. He attended Dwight Preparatory School in New York City during the evening and worked as a mail clerk at the J. Walter Thompson advertising firm. He was awarded a scholarship to New York Law School, where in 1923 he graduated. However, poor wages kept him from opening his own practice, so he turned to the field of radio. Corbett wrote radio scripts until he had enough money to organize his own radio advertising and merchandising. He became actively involved in writing and producing programs for radio stations not only in New York City, but throughout the nation. In 1931, he caught the attention of executives at Cincinnati's WLW. WLW asked him to move to Cincinnati and act as a marketing consultant to the station. In 1934 to 1935, during the height of the Depression, a man from Dayton, Ohio, who had invented a musical door chime, approached Corbett for ideas on how to market his new, unique invention. Corbett liked the idea and invested $50,000 in the operation, but it was not long before Corbett realized that the chime was too costly, $16.50 to $125, and too bulky. Soon, the company went broke. In 1936, Corbett took over the operation, moved it to Cincinnati, and founded, in partnership with his wife, Patricia, a new company called Newtone Chimes Incorporated. Under Corbett's direction, the bulky chime was redesigned. Although the first door chime was constructed from a talcum powder can, it provided the pleasant sound Corbett desired. Corbett offered 4 basic models, priced from $1 to $25. Sales reached $150,000 the first year. Still, Corbett lost $25,000 on the product line. His biggest problem was getting a customer to hear his chime. To make the chimes more accessible, Corbett gave department and hardware stores 10,000 electrically wired display boards where a customer could test the unique sound of a Newtone chime and compare it to the buzzer. Additionally, Corbett made a deal with building contractors to install chimes free of charge in their model homes. By 1942, sales exceeded $2 million. Corbett's strategy had worked. Another product introduced in the early years that achieved great success was the Westminster chiming clock. After World War II, the housing boom provided the major impetus for Newtone developing innovative products. In 1948, Newtone introduced home exhaust fans. In 1952, bathroom heaters were introduced. This was followed by kitchen range hoods in 1954. A built-in countertop food center became available in 1955, and in 1958, the intercom radio. By 1951, net sales for the entire company totaled $6 million. In 1949, to meet the growing demand for Newtone products, Corbett had moved the company to its current location at Red Bank Road and Madison Road. Corbett's formula for success was based on 5 basic tenets. Recognize the consumer's needs, invent new products, insist on quality production, and be dedicated to sales and marketing excellence, as well as customer service excellence. His formula worked. By 1967, Newtone had expanded its operation in Cincinnati into 7 states and Canada, employing 2,500 people. In 1967, at age 71, Corbett decided to sell the family's interest in Newtone. Freedom from involvement in daily business decisions enabled Corbett to devote time to the much-beloved foundation that he and his wife founded in 1955. From the time of its inception until his death at age 91 in 1988, the Corbett Foundation contributed over $30 million to numerous causes. In 1967, he contributed to the construction of the Corbett Auditorium on the campus of the University of Cincinnati's College Conservatory of Music. The Patricia Corbett Pavilion was completed in 1972. In 1969, Ralph and Patricia led a drive to renovate the deteriorating music hall. His love of opera inspired him to underwrite numerous Cincinnati opera performances, establish special programs, and even open a teaching studio in Zurich, Switzerland, to train promising singers. Additionally, in 1982, Corbett endowed the College Conservatory of Music with $1 million for a distinguished chair in opera. Corbett donated regularly to other organizations as well. Recognized nationally for his business and community involvements, Ralph Corbett was selected as a Great Living Cincinnatian in 1970, was inducted into the Housing Hall of Fame in 1982, and in 1984, he and his wife were the first recipients of Ohio's Cultural Honor Award.